What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Damo here, and yeah, it's actually gonna be a different video for today. You know what I'm saying? So basically, this video is gonna be like a PSA, because today I woke up to some rather tragic news. Woke up to the loss of my favorite artist, Juice WRLD, or whatever. So yeah, and it's tough. And I just wanted to shine light on the situation that I'm dealing with, or whatever. So, and I want to give some backstory on how his music impacted my life, or whatever. So, I want to rewind back all the way to, I want to say 2017. That was my junior year. That was the year I started smoking weed or whatever. Well, I had my first blunt, and my senior year, I was smoking heavy. You know what I'm saying? Damn near like a blunt a day, 2 blunts a day. You know what I'm saying? Damn near like 2 to 10 blunts a day, or whenever I could. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I started smoking heavy or whatever. So basically, everything was all cool or whatever while I was in school. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't notice a change in me or whatever. And yeah, I didn't notice a change in me while I was in school or something. Like, I was still, you know what I'm saying, the same old Dama. Basically, everybody knew. So, we fast forward probably like 2 months after we graduated, I was smoking again, and I noticed every time. Well, I noticed like even after I got done smoking, like my personality was fading away. You know what I'm saying? So like, I noticed, if y'all know me now, or if y'all knew me before I started smoking, like in high school, y'all know that I was always, well, I'm always like the laughing person. Like, I'm always fun to be around, got good vibes. You know what I'm saying? I'm always cracking a joke, even if it doesn't make somebody laugh. I'm always saying, cracking a joke or something, just basically saying what's on my mind, saying what I think is funny. So yeah, that happened, and while I was smoking or whatever, I noticed like I wasn't like that. I wasn't cracking a joke or nothing. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just smoking. I was just high. Basically, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't cracking a joke or nothing. I wasn't talking. I was just there. And this is gonna be a reason why this is gonna be the reason why I stopped smoking. But yeah, so this is gonna be the reason why I stopped smoking weed also. But so what was I? Probably like 2 months after we graduated or whatever, I noticed I was smoking one time with my friends. Like, after we graduated, I was pretty much smoking it daily. I always had a friend that always wanted to smoke and whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so he'll always come get me, and then we'll just start smoking. So it'll probably, I want to say, I don't know when this happened for real, but I want to say probably like, alright, so like 2 months after we graduated, I noticed my personality was dripping. Like, it was fading away from me. And I know what y'all thinking, like, what? That don't even sound right. Like, hold up, what? But yeah, for real, like, after I was smoking, and then I noticed my personality was fading away from me. Like, I was getting more angrier. I was getting more anxious, more I'm saying, into my feelings. Basically, I was getting more like, when I'm saying some of my feelings, I'm talking about like, basically I was feeding into like the anger, the anxiety. I was getting more paranoid. You know what I'm saying? And like, whatever. So yeah, and mind you, this is all off of marijuana, weed. You know what I'm saying? I know some people, they're different. Some people are different. Like, when they smoke, they're different. They have, I get that everybody's different or whatever, but this is me. I'm telling y'all why I stopped smoking weed. Why I stopped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So basically, I noticed I was getting more anxiety. I was getting more angry. I was getting more paranoid. So what I did was probably like, I still kept smoking because I just still kept smoking. I had things happening at the house. I had to smoke the pain away type. So I still kept smoking, and then I want to say probably like 3 months after that. So like, we graduated in May, June, July. Yeah, July is when I noticed like my personality was dripping. So like, I want to say August, September. I want to say in December of 2018. Actually no, cause it actually happened sooner. So like, May we graduated. July, that was when I noticed my personality was fading. And probably like in the beginning of August. In the beginning of August, I had gotten to an car accident. Me and my friend was in a car after we got done smoking and stuff. And yeah, that happened, and then like, everybody had showed up, and then like, basically I was like, I was feeling like that nobody cared about me at that time. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was feeling like I didn't have nothing to contribute to. I was feeling like people was basically using me for my money and stuff, for money that I had and money that you know what I'm saying, I can come up with or whatever. So at that time, I'm gonna say around August, the beginning of August, we had gotten into a car accident. You know what I'm saying? And in the text, they said, you know what I'm saying, blank, and then they didn't mention my name, and they didn't say he got into an accident. You know what I'm saying? They didn't mention my name. They just say, you know what I'm saying, bro got into an accident. So, when I looked in the group chat, I was like, dang, he didn't mention my name. Like, motherfuckers forgot that I was in the car or something while it happened. And then, like, when everybody came, all my friends came around and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They was all talking or whatever, and then like it wasn't nobody asking me like how I felt. Wasn't nobody asking me like, "Oh, is you good, my nigga? Like we know you was in the car or whatever. Is you good?" And then like, and to be fair, on their part, they didn't know I was in the car because in the group chat they just said blank got into an accident. They say blank and Damo got into an accident. But like when I told them, yeah, I was in the car, they didn't ask me like how I was doing or whatever. Was I good or whatever. So that was just like, alright, cool. So then later on that so then fast forward to well, in August, later on that August, I got my car, and then you know what I'm saying, I started smoking by myself basically. I started smoking by myself, basically. You know what I'm saying? Being a loner, basically, alone. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying? Everything was going cool or whatever, but it was just like, for some reason, I felt like it was a bad energy around me. Like, I felt like it was always a bad energy around me. So, yeah, and then while I was getting in my car, I was also driving and smoking, you know what I'm saying? Chilling with people, and then while I was chilling with people, I was smoking and driving and stuff, and like, probably all the way into, I want to say, March or April, one of those months. I just got fed up with it. Fed up with like not being myself or whatever, and then thinking everybody was using me. Like around August, that's when I stopped. You know what I'm saying? I do blame myself for like not keeping in touch with some of my friends or whatever, and then I do blame myself because I was thinking they was just using me at this point. At that point, I was thinking that they was using me. And so I wasn't keeping in touch with most of them. You know what I'm saying? And like, because I always be there to send money or whatever. Like if they need something, they'll be like, Damo, you got 15, you got 20, you got $5, 10. I'm there. You know what I'm saying? I'll send it to them, cash app them, send it to them, and then boom. And then, you know what I'm saying? It's like around March or April, I got fed up with it. I was like, I posted on Facebook, I was like, I wish I would have never touched a blunt, because I noticed how my personality wasn't the same as it is like I noticed how my personality wasn't the same as it was before. Well, like I said, I noticed that around July, but in March or April, I connected that to the weed. So I stopped smoking weed around March, April, and then that happened. And then, like, you know what I'm saying, after I stopped, actually, I had one blunt that day. So let me just say it was April. I had one blunt in April, and that blunt basically changed my life. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. To this day, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I put this on everything. My mama, she said like somebody had gave that it wasn't weed. Like, I came in the house, I wasn't smelling like weed. So they said they had fucked me up somehow. So to this day, you know what I'm saying, I don't know. She said that they had fucked me up. They gave me something else. I didn't know. I thought I was just smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? The blunt was already pre-rolled too. That was one red flag. Like, the blunt was already pre-rolled or whatever. But yeah, like, whenever I get in the thing, whenever I used to build him, he always rolled up the blunt or whatever. We always got the weed and then he rolled it out. He never had it pre-rolled or whatever. So I don't know, but though from that, when I had probably like around April, I was done with it. And this, actually no, this is around the time Death Race for Love came out. So when Death Race for Love came out, I was heavy on that. And then when it first came out, that was when I was saying, like, I'm done with the weed or whatever. I'm done smoking. And yo, I was like, I'm done smoking or whatever. I'm done this, that, and the third. And I want to say I had one more blunt that day. And then, like, everything changed. It was basically like my whole life turned around, flipped around for the bad. Like, basically, because like I told you, I noticed I was getting more angry, anxious. I was more moody, paranoid. You know what I'm saying? So when I had that one blunt, it's like, that was basically like, boom, all the switches flipped, turned, and then, like, basically I was paranoid 24/7. I was more anxious 24/7. I was more angry 24/7, like moody 24/7. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. When that happened, I didn't have I wasn't, how can I say, I wasn't like, when that happened, I wasn't myself, basically. And I was just, I'm saying, moody, anxious. And I was just like, I was sad all the time or whatever. So me being sad all the time, I was listening to sad music. I was listening to X, his last album. I started listening to Juice WRLD, like his sad songs or whatever. And I ain't even gonna lie to you, when I was at work, like all the times I be at work, I have my headphones in my ear and I'll be listening to Death Race for Love. And like, literally for that stretch, from there, from like, I want to say from April all the way to probably like August 2019. I want to say my favorite song on the album Death Race for Love was probably Empty. Like, I stayed listening to that song. I stayed listening to Empty, you know what I'm saying? Because I felt empty. At that point, I felt like nobody was with me. I didn't have a good relationship with moms. I wasn't talking to her like that. And then I felt empty. Okay, I didn't talk to any of my family, any of my friends. I felt like I didn't have no friends at that point. So my favorite song was Empty. Basically, I felt like I related to it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so I was so basically basically the point in that was I'm trying to say Juice WRLD got me through that rough time, like from April to August. I was completely sad. Like, I was just about ready to end it, low key. I was about ready to end it. So yeah, Juice WRLD, he got me through that time. You know what I'm saying? He got me through that rough patch in my life, and I'm grateful for that. So yeah, and basically I just like how y'all felt about X passing away is, man, how I feel about Juice WRLD passing. Like, that's tough. Like, bro, he was only 21. He was a legend, I'll say. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and listen to more of his music and just sit down, listen to his music, play the game, and yeah. Yeah, that's it. But without further ado, I'm out. Peace.